morning and welcome to episode 3 of the 22-23 school year of TigerVision News. It's Friday, October 7th, and I'm Jada.
And I'm Kierra.
This is a reminder that, as always, FCA and Teens for Christ will be meeting in the old gym at lunch today. Everyone is welcome.
Now, if you'll please join us for a moment of silence.
Would you please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This broadcast is brought to you by Armstrong Bank, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Zomax School of Music, G&H Outdoor Services, Reaction Wraps, Tiger's Den, Tiny Tots Child Care Center, Bowden Pest Control, Compass Counseling Services, Dr. Debbie Coy and Dr. Kimberly DeRosset, Fort Gibson Chiropractic, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth & Cohen, Studio 918, and Walker Family Dentistry.
Our Roy Regiment Band performed at the Bixby contest last Saturday and won a plethora of awards.
Yes, they did. They won Outstanding Drum Majors, Outstanding Percussion, and Outstanding Color Guard.
They also took home High Music, High Visual, and High General Effect. They placed first in Class 4A and they placed 4th overall.
Congrats to all the band members and the directors, Mrs. and Mr. Hopkins and Mrs. Morgan.
They will head out for OBA, their state competition, tomorrow, and will have a public performance tonight at 8:30 at the football stadium.
All students and community members are invited to attend. Good luck, Royal Regiment. Take state.
Hey Jada, the temperatures have been almost chilly in the mornings. Have you been enjoying the weather lately?
I have, and we have officially entered October, which is one of the favorite months of fall. And now to Kacen with this week's weather forecast.
The weather outlook for next week seems to be pleasant and clear. Today will be partly cloudy with temperatures in the lower 70s. This weekend will be partly to mostly cloudy with highs around 80, and tomorrow morning will be downright cold with morning temps in the mid-40s. Next week looks enjoyable with partly cloudy and lows in the 80s and lows hovering around 60. There's a small chance of precipitation starting Sunday, but those chances are no more than 20%. As always, we would like to thank Channel 6 for this week's weather graphic, and now a word from one of our sponsors.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
And now to current events in our community, in our state, and in our nation, and in our world.
In the Fort area, celebrating its 25th anniversary, the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame has announced the second installment of 2022 inductees, including Nashville singer-songwriter Wade Hayes, the Turnpike Troubadours, and Jim Paul Blair, who will be inducted posthumously. They will be honored during a November 11th ceremony and concert at the Muskogee Civic Center.
In the state, Oklahomans are walking to end Alzheimer's. Residents of Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Ardmore, Chickasaw, Enid, Lawton, and Stillwater will walk to raise money to support the Alzheimer's Association's tireless efforts to advance care and research across the globe. More than 6 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's disease, and approximately 67,000 reside of them in Oklahoma.
In the nation, Loretta Lynn, whose tales of heartbreak and poverty are among the most celebrated in the world of country music, died at the age of 90. Lynn passed at home in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee on Tuesday, October 4th.
In the world, at least 10 people have been killed and many more are missing after an avalanche struck a team of mountaineers high in the Indian Himalayas. The 34 trainees and 7 instructors were practicing navigation when they were hit on their descent from a peak in the northern state to India. Police say 14 people have been rescued while nearly 20 are still missing.
Next up, there were some renovations that took place over the summer and just finished up a couple of weeks ago at the administration building on campus. Let's see some of the final product.
During the summer, the administration building went under renovation to make office spaces more efficient.
This was fully made possible through State Department of the Health funds. We needed to be able to isolate according to certain specifications students and our nursing staff to be able to administrate COVID testing, and so we were able to remodel our interior portion or part of our interior portion of our administration building to meet those specifications and be able to get it funded and be able to operate efficiently with our COVID testing program. Do I think it was needed? I do. As we turned this building around and made the west side the front and the east side the back to be able to restrict traffic. It's a distracted world. People like to spend too much time on their cell phones. People that are driving through campus to either deliver lunch or just lost sometimes aren't paying attention, and we don't want kids getting hit as they're walking from the high school to the North Ed or the middle school to lunch. We wanted to make sure we could secure and control traffic on and off our campus, so I think it was very much needed, and I'm glad that we were able to find supplemental funds to get it accomplished.
The renovation was much needed and liked by many. This is Kacen reporting for TigerVision News.
Hey Tiger Nation, our fast-pitch Lady Tigers closed their season in the district tourney last week. They fought hard in the tourney but were beaten out by Cushing 8-3 and 14-13. Their final record ended at 15-19. The cross-country team ran at Kiefer this past weekend. Our varsity girls team placed second. The team members are Liliana Perez, Addison Allred, Savannah Bebo, and Sophie Ellis. Placing third overall was junior Cooper Glasgow. Junior high girls fourth place team, Bailey Bowden was a top medal finisher, Kayla Miller number 1 finisher, and Nico Ford. At Shakota, our junior high girls placed second. Medal finishers were Zoe Hyde, Avery Skaggs, and Kate Jones. Middle school boys placed first. Kayla Miller was the number 1 finisher, Nico Ford and Rowan Neffendorf were medal finishers. High school varsity girls placed first with Addie Allred finishing 4th overall. On the guys' side, Cooper Glasgow finished in 2nd place. A tale of two halves, that's what our Tiger football team played last Friday night at the Leo. They led the Savages of Broken Bow at halftime 24-6, but that was all the points the Tigers would put on the board. Fort Gibson lost the game by a final of 48-24. Still, many Tigers had a great game, but we want to give a shout out to Hunter Branch for setting the school career record for interceptions with 10. The team traveled to Stillwell last night to play a Thursday night game, but at the time of this recording, we did not have the results. They play next Thursday night at Medill with a 7 o'clock kick. As always, we wish the best of luck to all of our Tigers and Lady Tiger teams. We will be right back.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
Seniors, check your email and submit your vote for senior class personality. Voting ends next Wednesday, October 12th.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of TigerVision News. I'm Kierra.
And I'm Jada. We will not have any newscasts next week due to fall break. Enjoy your 5-day extended weekend starting next Thursday through Monday, October 13th through the 17th. Have a great weekend.